very warm welcome to Nevada for the second heat in this year's World's Strongest Man competition. This was a desert that only the bravest pioneers and adventurers faced until in 1829 a young scout stumbled upon an oasis, now better known as Las Vegas. It's not an oasis our competitors need though, they thirst for a place in the final. Here's Paul Dickinson to tell you all about them.
Thanks, Philippa. Well, we've got 6 brand new contenders for you, including the giant Riku Kiri, who finished runner-up to Magnus Magnussen in Mauritius last year. But as we saw in the last programme, the defending champion was eliminated. So could this be the best chance ever for the Finn to lift the title? The first task, though, for Riku, England's Russ Bradley, and the rest, is a safe passage through the 4 events where the scoring is simple. You get 6 points for first place, 5 for second, and so on, down to a single point for last place. And then the top 2 scorers after event 4, they're on their way to the final. Now, every event we're going to see is a real test of strength and power. And as we saw with Magnussen, reputations mean absolutely nothing. All of these guys desperately want to make it. We're going to meet them all now, starting with England's hope, Russ Bradley. Russ is in the Guinness Book of Records for some incredible feats of strength. This Worcester man will need to muster all his experience to make it through this tough heat. Raimons Bergmanis is Latvia's super heavyweight weightlifting champion and an Olympian. He wants to make the final for the 2nd year in a row. Fiji is renowned for its warrior race. Derek Boyer has incredible inner strength and a belief in himself that will make life hard for the other competitors. Riku Kiri finished 2nd last year. He's the most experienced man in Heat 2 and desperately wants the title of World's Strongest Man. Jean-Luc Moali, by contrast, is in his first international contest but comes with a big reputation. The Frenchman will have to be on top form to qualify. Finally, Evgeny Popov from Bulgaria, like Bergmanis, has a massive reputation from the sport of weightlifting. He has a real passion to be a finalist.
And the flags fly for all of those men as they prepare for the first event, the Super Yoke.
Now, you've never won World's Strongest Man, but everybody says that one day you can. Is this going to be your year?
Of course, I hope this year is the winning year for me, because 3 times previously I have taken the other medals.
The mental preparation for you seems to be very important.
Definitely. Preparation in these sort of competitions is everything. How well I can get that psyche going is really going to really affect how well I do.
Your first ever World's Strongest Man, are you raring to go?
Yes, I am. A little bit of nerves, but getting very impatient now. I want to get on with it, break the ice.
And so the draw has determined that Riku Kiri is the first to break the ice. He really is a big guy, 6 feet 3 and 23 stones. And surely not an ounce of fat on him. Bergmanis checking for what's in store. The lift of 300 kilos is the easy bit. Now 25 meters of effort and balance is the key factor. Kiri taking small deliberate steps to ensure slow but steady progress, and those 2 truck engine blocks digging into the shoulders all the way. The foam rubber on the bar helps to ease the pain a little bit. Now he's very close now. This is a good time for the Finn. 28.6 seconds, that's a very solid start. Derek Boyer still prowling and psyching himself up. Evgeny Popov, at 42 years old, the oldest man in this year's competition. He really is a delightful guy and so proud to represent Bulgaria here. That's a bit of a shaky start for Evgeny, though. Off he goes again, and Kiri watching and counting the seconds. This is much slower than Riku. He's certainly going to finish. And there's huge cheers for this guy. The last couple of meters taking him an age, 46.19. Oh, thank goodness that's over. Well, the blazing sun making things doubly difficult for everybody here. But this is Derek Boyer now, the island warrior, complete with war paint and a really big will to win. Jean-Luc Moali and Russ Bradley looking nervous. Now get it steady. Oh, this is a very fast start by the Fijian. He's absolutely flying. The time to beat is in the left-hand corner. He's going to destroy the time set by Riku Kiri. What a performance. 18.48, and that is the target for the rest. Talk about aggression. And Kiri can't believe it. Well, 3 down and 3 to go, and boy, his time was so good.
It's all about balance. All the guys here won't have a problem with the weight, but it's getting the balance right.
Well, I hope Raymond Bergmanis was watching and listening. The Atlanta Olympian goes next. He's a very athletic man, despite his body weight of 135 kilos. And it's hard to believe that they don't have a problem lifting this weight, but I suppose a 300-kilo squat is an everyday training weight, and Boyer watching intently. He's not going to beat Derek Boyer's time, but he can go faster than Kiri. Couple of meters left, it's going to be close, 26.26. He's got second place with 2 men to go. Jean-Luc Mohali by now. He's very short. The rest are over 6 feet tall, and he only weighs 18 stones, but he's got a great reputation in France as a very gritty competitor. And those weights very close to the ground, and already he's shaky. Oh, now that's not a very good start for the Frenchman. He doesn't want any more of that. Russ Bradley gets ready to go next. Jean-Luc, what happened?
Because I'm small and the engine blocks were near the ground, when I set off I lost my balance. So as soon as I took my first step, it was over. Whereas the big blokes have more distance between the ground and the bottom of the engine block. So if they lose their balance, they can adjust it and go off again.
Well, tough luck for the Frenchman, but now it's England's turn and Russ Bradley. And Russ is very nervous about this first event. Away we go. Oh, nearly a trip there in the first few strides. But he's really having a go here. He's got to keep balance, but he's absolutely flying. Now, can he win? It's going to be very close indeed. 17.55, he's done it. Can you believe it? That was fantastic. And Derek asking if he got it. Yes, he did.
Well, all that face paint and ferocity got Derek into second place. Sadly, only 4th for Riku, but what a fantastic start for England's Russ Bradley.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, Derek Boyer has got to buy you a couple of beers. That was the deal, wasn't it?
Yes. Derek. Yeah, good start. But I'm English. And I'll fight.
Classic event for weightlifters next, and a first for World's Strongest Man. This next event is called Deadlift Repetitions. In 90 seconds, each contestant has to raise the rear end of this car as many times as they possibly can. But each rep is only counted if it's correctly performed, which means lifting the car until your legs and your arms are perfectly straight. Now, as you can imagine, this is pretty tough on the legs and on their backs. So they're allowed to wear these super suits, which are made of really strong elasticated fabric and gives them tons of support. Mind you, getting into one of these things is practically an event in itself.
The ever-present referee, Douglas Edmonds, and the lifting straps wrapped on to help the grip of Evgeny Popov. And away we go. Now, Jean-Luc has already lifted. He achieved 8, so that's the target. And Evgeny's showing perfect technique. His back is nice and straight. He's letting the legs do the work all the time. I do think he's making a bit of a mistake, though, letting it all the way down. A little touch on the ground there, and then straight up would help with a better rhythm. But he's still progressing nicely. Just 1 to equal Jean-Luc, and he's got that. He's a very, very good powerlifter in his own right, so he should perform well at this. 2 ahead of the Frenchman now, and the crowd have got a lot of admiration for this man. Evgeny has got a lot of pride too. Now his heart is beginning to beat faster and faster. In weightlifting, you only have to perform 1 maximum repetition at a time, so this is unknown territory for Popov. 1,100 kilos for each repetition. That's the weight of the car and the passengers. Now, can he get 1 more? That is a fantastic effort. I think he's finished. That was great from Popov. Riku watching and learning. I think the rest of the guys were watching very carefully, though. They were impressed.
After Riku, after Russ, maybe the situation will be changed.
Well, we'll soon find out. This is Riku Kiri. The first lift a little bit slow, but straight away the Finn into a different sort of rhythm. Just a little touch on the ground and bang, straight back up again. 5 repetitions and going well. Now, Riku Kiri would be a handy guy to have around in an emergency with a car, wouldn't he? Oh, he's done 9 repetitions now in about half the time of Evgeny Popov. He's got such massive strength in his legs and back. He's absolutely zooming along. The repetitions now coming fast and furious. Level with Evgeny. He's getting tremendous support, and there's his wife Elizabeth. Now on 18. Oh, this is incredible. He seems to have got his second wind. He's absolutely piling on the pressure. 24 is fantastic, and that's his first pause ever since he started. 25. That's a massive total for the Finn. He squeezes out 26, and I think that may be it for Riku Kiri. That's unbelievable. Bergmanis getting some coaching from Popov. Riku, just one word can describe what you just did. It was incredible. Did you expect to lift so many times?
What could I say? I did my best, and now it's up to the others to try and better that. I could not have given it any more. That was all I had.
What an act for Raimons Bergmanis to follow. Well, it's the same sort of rhythm as we saw from Riku Kiri. Oh, that just upset him a little bit. He's not as fast as Riku was, but it's pretty steady. And like Evgeny Popov, his weightlifting expertise should be helping him here. These are the sort of movements that these guys do in the gymnasium all the time. He pushes the hips through and pushes the chest out there, heading towards 10 repetitions. He's looking a little bit jaded now. The heat out here has to be a factor. It's close to 100 degrees here today, and they don't get that sort of temperature in Latvia. He's squeezing out every little last ounce of energy he's got. I think Kiri is going to be out of reach, but he could well test his best friend Evgeny Popov. He's level with the Bulgarian now. Now, can he do one more? Come on, it's nearly there. No, he's level on 16, and another great display. Well, just 2 to go now. Derek Boyer in a cloud of chalk for the hands. Riku Kiri in the shade. And Boyer is so intense and so talented. Russ Bradley getting caught up in the atmosphere. So, away we go. Oh, and for some reason, Dougie Edmonds not counting that second one. I don't think he straightened his legs, so he's going to have to look out. But he's on 5 now, that's better. He doesn't seem to be breathing very much. You must take deep breaths in between each lift. It's not long before his 21-stone body will be starved of oxygen. And this is much better. He seems to have found a new rhythm now. He's looking more confident as well, and already he's gone over the total of Popov and Bergmanis. He's a very tall man, so not best suited to this event, but going extremely well. Look at this. He's on 20, he wants more. And Riku Kiri must begin to wonder now whether this man can beat him. I think everybody thought Riku's total was out of sight, but it may be possible for the Fijian. 1 to go to draw level. He's got it. This is a fantastic contest. He's asking how many, and he's being told you must get 1 more to win. He's well within the time limit. Now, come on, can he do it? The energy is totally drained. That's another phenomenal performance, and Riku and Boyer share the points.
I hit 26. I thought, please, one more. But I had nothing. And but for me to equal with Riku,
on his deadlift.
Incredible.
That's pretty good.
And so we have our last competitor, Russ Bradley. Oh, and already he's in trouble. The referee disallowed that first lift for not straightening the body all the way up. But look at this, he's got into it now. The winner of the first event, remember, so Russ, in his first ever World's Strongest Man competition, must be growing in confidence all the time. He's got to try and get that steady rhythm. Akiri still dripping with sweat after his 26 repetitions, equal in the lead with Derek Boyer. Now this is much better for Russ Bradley. The last few reps have been a lot quicker. He's still knocking out the repetitions. He's certainly safe in third place now, so that's good. And he's just squeezing out every repetition now. This is a tremendous effort from Russ Bradley. Now come on, one more for 20. He's got it. So third place is in the bag for Russ Bradley. What a great effort. Raymond's Bergmanis still suffering, but being well looked after. What a dramatic event.
The result of all that heavyweight anguish, Derek and Riku take joint first place, but our British Bulldog Russ is nipping at their heels.
It's one of the toughest fights I've ever seen and certainly been involved in. I mean, Riku Kiri's second to none on that sort of event. To try and stay near him, which I tried to do, I would have been proud of that. So.
And what about Derek Boyer?
Big surprise, big surprise.
So, just half a point between Derek Boyer and Russ, with Riku in close contention. Those three stretching away. Just 2 events to go.
And when night falls, it's to the casino, and our guy's hunger to win drives them there for a spot of Buffalo Stampede, not to be underestimated. In lane 1, Ryman's. Hyping himself in lane 2, Evgeny Popov. Russ. Checking out the competition, Derek. There's Riku and the Frenchman, Jean-Luc. And battle commences. The higher your score, the further your Buffalo goes. What an amazing event. See the concentration there on Ryman's face. You can't afford to lose your focus for a second in Buffalo Stampede. But finally a winner. So Derek's luck's in, but don't worry, all that excitement hasn't exhausted them for the log lift by the pool. The event is already well underway as we join it. We've lost Jean-Luc, but the others are very much still in. And now the bar is at 140 kilos, but they only have a total of 5 lifts each.
Riku, well rested from the deadlift now, looking confident here at 140 kilos. His second lift of this event, little roll up the chest. He's got to use the legs, and up it goes. It's a bit unsteady. He must hold it still. And the referee says yes. Derek Boyer still on a high from event 2. Joe Onosai watching, who was eliminated in the last program. Now you're going to watch a very unsophisticated weightlifting technique, but there's a lot of raw power here. He's got to get those arms straight, and yes! Yes! Everybody enjoying the show.
This is probably my worst event, and although I've trained hard for it, under these conditions against experienced log lifters, I'm not expecting to do that well, but I'm going to give it 100%.
Well, we'll see Russ in a moment, but first it's Evgeny, down in 5th place overall, so he needs to perform well here. Oh, very easily up to the chest. Oh, a good bit of weightlifting technique there. It's a little bit rusty, but it was effective. Now Russ Bradley, his 4th lift of the event, 140 kilos, 308 pounds, that's about 22 stones, but he has failed it the first time. So this is a very important lift. Roll it up onto the chest, he's a bit unsteady, he needs to lock out the arms. Yes, he's got it, and he's still in the competition. Well, the bar moving up to 145 kilos.
You needed that.
Yes. Like a hole in the head.
Now for Raymond's Bergmanis, he finished 9th in the Olympic Games in the super heavyweight division. So this event perfect for his sporting background. Well, the technique off the ground not the same, but watch that. It's so fast and explosive. A good lift. Well, that's the best place to be today. Derek Boyer asking for a little bit of help here, 150 kilos. Oh, it looks so awkward up to the chest. 24 stones the weight, and a big push with the arms, just like an old-fashioned press in weightlifting, and he's got it! Well, it was Viking power in the last program, now it comes from Fiji. Elizabeth, Riku's wife, looking very worried. This is 150 kilos, but he has failed it once already. And 2 consecutive failures, and you're out. And Riku was really fancied in this event. No problem to his chest. He's got to straighten his arms. Oh my goodness. He's trying it again. No. He can do it again if he has the energy. Oh dear, this is a big problem for Kiri now. And passions are running very high. Russ Bradley now with 155, and he is very, very psyched up. The Kiri's winding down, he's eliminated. Now this could be big points for Russ Bradley if he can get it. Now come on, you've got to roll it up onto your chest. Oh, I don't think he's going to manage it. No, that's it, and he'll finish way down in 5th place. Evgeny Popov to go with the same weight, and Russ Bradley finished below Kiri and Evgeny because it took him more attempts to get to 140 kilos. This would be very good for Popov, but I don't think he's going to do it. He'll finish in 4th, and Kiri is 3rd.
155 kilos.
So, it's just left to Raymond Bergmanis here and Derek Boyer to decide number 1 and 2. Still 155 kilos. Nobody has lifted it yet. Smooth lifting so far. Yes! What a fabulous lift. Derek Boyer now with the same weight. He must believe he can do it. His technique won't be as good as Bergmanis, but he's so strong and so determined. Oh, look at the bend he's getting in his back. That's a little bit dangerous. No, he's going to finish with 2nd, but it is another big score. The last lift of the competition, and Raymond Bergmanis flying onto the platform. It's amazing what a boost in confidence can do for your performance. He's already won this event, but can he do 160 kilos? Everybody glued to the climax of the log lift, and that is spectacular. Oh, and so was that.
Our own Russ slipping down the scoreboard with every passing event, but a jubilant Latvian winner has to be pulled out of the pool to talk to Paul.
Can you make the final?
Open, but I know.
Event 3 certainly has made a big difference. Boyer looks safe, but Kiri, Bergmanis and Bradley really have a battle on their hands.
From the oasis of the pool to the searing temperatures of the Nevada desert, it's easily pushing 38 degrees Celsius out here. That's 110 degrees Fahrenheit, making this event a lot harder than normal. And this is the Farmer's Walk. Each cylinder weighs 120 kilos, that's 17 stone. They go in pairs up the course towards Las Vegas and then back down towards California, a grand total of 50 meters. And with the points at the top end of this heat being so very close, no one can afford to slip up.
Very nervous, but the door is open for all guys.
Confident?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm going to win this.
I must win, because I need points.
Well, the spectators have already seen Popov and Moali complete event 4, so it's Russ Bradley, along with Riku Kiri, who was runner-up in last year's final. Russ Bradley running out, and they've got it all to do now. Kiri has done it all before, of course, but Russ would do really well to make the final at his first attempt. The grip so important, and Keary is away the quickest, but Bradley quickly into his stride as well. A lot of support for these two guys. They're very quick at halfway. Popov's time to beat in the top left-hand corner. Keary is absolutely flying, and Bradley's chance to make it through to the final is disappearing. 22.87, that's very fast. Bradley's not going to win after all, and that may have blown his chances. A gutsy effort, but Keary was so explosive. Ricky Keary really had a blinder there, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind coming second to Ricky because he's so much more experienced than I am, but I've learned a hell of a lot.
Keary's chances of making the final are going to be decided in just a moment. It's Derek Boyer on this side and Latvia's Raimons Bergmanis who really must win this event to go through to the final. And away they go. Bergmanis just edging it. He's absolutely flying down the course. The Keary's counting the seconds. Bergmanis is definitely faster at halfway. Boyer not spectacular, but he is safe. Now look at this. How on earth can he move so quickly with such a weight? It's going to be so close for Latvia, and he's made it by over a second. Keary is surely out of the final now, but look at Boyer. Drama again in the last few strides. Bergmanis doesn't know his time yet. I think Boyer will have done enough. Bergmanis still unsure, but Derek Boyer has tied on points with Riku Keary, and his overall performances have been better. Yeah! Bergmanis now knows he's won this event, he's won Heat 2, he's into the final.
So despite Russ Bradley's confidence, a disappointing third place is not enough. But Raimons is overjoyed to get his crucial second win.
I win only 1 second, yeah?
Yeah.
1 second is small time.
But a very important second.
Yeah, this is lucky second.
There you have it. Another favourite bites the dust. Riku Keary is out. Bradley finishes fourth. It's Boyer and Bergmanis who've made it.
I'm so happy. I don't know what to say.
Magnus, the champion, and now Riku Keary. It's a big surprise.
I don't know who is next. See you.
Well, as the sun sets on this vast desert and the temperatures become more bearable, 2 more finalists are celebrating, and incredibly, we've lost Riku Keary, the man who last year came so close to grasping the winner's trophy. Each heat seems to bring more surprises. Join us for the next one when the South African Gerrit Badenhorst, who came third last year, takes up the challenge to be this year's world's strongest man. Till then, bye-bye.
That next heat is tomorrow, 3:10, BBC One.
Family, friends and
I'll be back.